Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy CAC in the spotlight, and I'm back real quick with another video. And in this video, I'm going to address two issues that have been happening right now in the public media, and that is number one, what's happening to Jonathan Mayers, the boxer in Creed 3, and number two, Tyrese, who has been raped in the family court system, okay, as of recently, who has been forced to pay $300,000 a month in child support. So listen, I'm gonna give it to you like this: black men, if y'all have not seen the goddamn writing on the wall right now, y'all need to stop fucking with bitches in the USA. What do I mean? Black men, stop fucking with Becky's. They ain't no good. I'm sorry, I am not being racist, and I'm not saying that all white women are no good. What I'm saying is that white women live in a certain cultural structure that supports them if a black man was to be labeled as a predator. We have to remember that we live in the USA. And historically in the USA, black men has been labeled as what? Rapists, predators, sexually provocative, and taking advantage of white women. Black men, I ain't figured this shit out yet, yo. You know what I'm saying? Black men, leave Becky's alone. When I say Becky's, I'm talking about white bitches who are born and raised in the USA, who have adopted the white culture. Leave them bitches alone. You are putting yourself into a perfect situation to where she can cry wolf and have you lose everything. Look at Jonathan Majors. This man was about to blow up in Hollywood with his role in Creed 3. If you ask me, I think Jonathan Majors sold the fucking movie. I think he was the better of the two actors out of him and Michael B. Jordan. But nobody would ever give him his appropriate credit. Why? Because now he has been labeled as a sexual deviant. Because of Becky said what she said about this dude. So listen, black man, it's time you wake up. You cannot deal with Beckys who were born and raised into the white culture in the USA. Again, I'm not racist, but fuck that. It's time that black men, we speak to other black men and tell them, like, listen, these are the red flags. Stay away from these Becky bitches. You are risking your whole life, your whole livelihood, your future, everything you have worked for. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Okay, I'm sorry. Leave them alone. It ain't worth it. I am mixed as fuck in this bitch, and I'm telling you that Becky bitches are not worth it, okay? They ain't worth it, you hear me? They ain't worth it. They're not worth it. Find someone else, okay? And what else? We're talking about my man, Tyrese. You see, a lot of people about to drag Tyrese and call him a simp or whatever, okay? I ain't going that route with him because I understand what it is. Because I done been in the family court systems and I have been forced to pay child support for my children, okay? I understand what it is. I understand what it is to go to court and being treated so unfavorably by a judge who has that natural bias that supports women and makes them not want to listen to anything that you say. I understand where you're coming from, Tyrese. So black men, pay attention to Tyrese and this situation. Don't get married in the USA. I don't give a fuck how much you love that bitch. You do not get married in the USA. Okay? Do not get married in the USA. The laws are not in your favor. You're risking everything. What you ought to do is go overseas and marry overseas, not in the USA. Why? I just said it. The laws are not in your favor. In fact, they're stacked against you in the USA. We already know what it is. They don't give two shits about a man in the USA. All they want is your money. The family court systems preach this shit about wanting to protect the children. No, they don't. It's a fucking gimmick. It's a fucking joke. It's a goddamn scam. All they want to do is provide opportunities for lawyers to get their money and the judge as well. If you do not get involved in the family court system in the USA, the judges and the lawyers would not have any way to generate income. If you want to protect yourself, black men, do not get involved in the family court system at all. Stay far away from the goddamn government, okay? That's what you need to do. Stay far away from the government. Stay far away from the family court system. And how do I know this? Let me tell you something real quick. Me and my son's mother, we have one child together, okay, me and my son's mother. And in the very beginning of our parenthood together, we fought day and fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Day and night. So much that we couldn't stand one another. We had our battles and whatnot, to where she tried to keep my son away from me for what reason, and she thought that she could. So what did I do? I sued her ass, and I took her ass to court. And when I talked to my lawyer, I told her every foul thing that I knew and could prove about her. And the lawyer investigated, and he found that evidence, and he presented that evidence to the judge, okay? And when my son's mother knew that I was suing her, she did the same shit. She threw me under a bus, and she found her a lawyer and whatnot, and she investigated me and whatnot. They couldn't find shit on me. Why? I've been squeaky clean since I've been out of motherfucking high school, okay? You feel me? Squeaky clean. Anywho's, so my son's mother, lawyer, investigated. It didn't matter. And we still went to court. And in the court, we spoke in front of a referee. And the referee heard everything I had to say about her and her negative character, okay? And they heard the other argument about what she had to say about me. And when it was presented to the magistrate, the referee, they ended with this. I was given like 183 days of parental time with my son, and she was given the rest of the time. Why? Because she is the mother. She is the person who has birthed that child into this world. So with that being said, when you go down there, men, they don't give a fuck about what you gotta say about her. Nothing. Unless you have compelling evidence that proves that this bitch is a menace to society, they don't give two goddamn shits about what the fuck you talking about. You gotta know that, okay? But because I sued her, that did give me a little bit of leverage to get family time, okay? And family time. And because I sued her, okay, I had to drop some money. I spent probably about $5,000 to $6,000 on a lawyer for family time, and she spent an equivalent amount, probably around $5,000 to $6,000. And total, that's like what? Figure that shit up. $12,000 US on some bullshit. Some things that we could have come together on our own terms and figured out by ourselves without getting none of them bitches involved. So that's what me and my son's mother realized from that situation. That we had to work together in this thing called parenthood and stop fighting. And I'm telling you this for a reason, black men. If you have a baby's mom and she's very hostile with you and she wants to keep the baby away from you, I would say that it is in your better interest to see if you can make things amicable and civil amongst you and that woman, okay? Because if you can get her to see that it is a huge waste of money to invest in lawyers, to go down to the courts and to argue over some bullshit, you can save money in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? You both can save money in your pockets. It ain't worth it. Because the family court system ain't nothing but a fucking joke. Huge fucking joke. And you want to avoid them like the fucking plague, okay? So this your boy, CAC in the Spotlight. I'm out. Be friends with your baby mamas, okay? Not enemies. Deuces.